Hello everybody and welcome back to some StoneBlock 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we got all of this stuff finished and ready to go and automated. We got some frame rate issues. We'll talk about that in a second. We've got some immersive engineering stuff done. We can throw that guy in here and we can collect some more. And then we got all of our critters separated. I have done some more breeding and done some shearing of the sheep because I wanted some wool for some elevators. If you come down here, I've got an area set up. We're going to probably be, well, not really starting. We're going to be looking at the beginnings of Petania. We're going to be working towards getting chickens today. And one of the things that we're going to need is dye, and the best way to get dye is with the mystical flowers. But before we do that, we got a couple things I want to do. We go out here. I've reset all of this, and I have not been back out since. We're going to go check out one of these dungeons. We're going to see if we can't cheese some of this. We've got a couple things here. Well, that just kind of give it away. One, we've got the Megatorch. The Megatorch blocks monster spawns. I don't know if it affects spawners or not. I don't think it does. It prevents natural spawning. I don't know. We might make one and take with us and see. They're not really that hard to make. And then two, we've got the Pharaoh lanterns. When you place them down, it places lights everywhere. Well, if you light the area up, it shouldn't spawn. So, I've got a few of those made. One of the other things we are going to make, we have already made the body stone, which, if we have redstone on us and have this turned on, it will fill. We don't have to worry about eating. But with this, we can also make the soul stone, put them together to make the life stone, and with it, this will restore a half a heart every half a second. The only reason why we hadn't made this before is because we didn't have glowstone and we've got red matter. So that is, but it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and then this, and now that we can do that and then this, and that didn't work, but that will work. And now we've got this. Now we could, I don't think I've got enough. Yeah, I don't have enough dark matter yet to make a pedestal. We could get a pedestal, place it down, and it'll do the same thing, but we don't have that just yet. But like I said, we can take some glowstone or redstone, glowstone, gunpowder with us. We'll probably take some glowstone with us, or not glowstone, but redstone, because that's the easiest thing we have access to now, and we've got quite a bit. Let's grab, that should be enough. Also, I want to see about upgrading our backpacks. It just takes any kind of chest, so we should be able to do that. We can't get to the epic backpack, but we can at least get to the rare and that. So, that is the first bit of business or the second bit of business that I want to take care of. So let me get that done. Alright, so Uncommon Backpack has 2 rows of said space. And the Uncommon has 3 rows. Actually, it's 3 rows and wider. And we need some diamond and some blue dye, which I didn't grab. And the rare is quite a bit bigger. I think it just doubled the gold size, which is nice. Now we've got some space for stuff that we need, because we're going to be collecting a lot of stuff. Now, we're going to leave this guy here. That's one thing I do not want to lose. Most of this stuff can come out of here. We will just go ahead and throw it all in here. What book is that? Mending. That is a mining gadget, and that will mine one by one. We might be able to use this to cheese mining some stuff from a distance. I'm not too concerned with losing it. It wasn't really that hard to make. So let's get this guy charged up. Alright, so we've got this guy charged up. I got a battery that's got a little bit of charge to it. I made our mega torch. That is charged, ready to go. This guy is going to be ready to go. That is what? Gee. Wait, did that take... Oh, you can use coal for this too. I did not know that. Unfortunately, our coal production is a wee bit low. Now, I told you I was getting some frame issues. I am... For those that don't know, I run a meat market in my everyday life, and right now this time of year is the busiest time of year, so I have very little time to actually sit and play and record. So I'm recording and uploading and getting stuff together, trying to get as much stuff done as I can. So, but like I said, we're going to head out to this early direction and head up one of these here thingamajobs to see if we can't cheese it. So I'm going to get to stepping. I'll be back. Alright, so we are back. I am here in a dungeon. I've got our torch placed down, and as you can see, there are a lot fewer mobs than what there usually is. A whole lot fewer mobs. This one is full of creepers. I see chests. I did place this guy up, but I do believe we've got just the one creeper. I think we can get down here and break this guy right quick. It probably would have been better to use the... Throw this down, let it clean up that side of it, and we'll see what we can get out of here. So all I see is just the one chest. That's candles, some corn flour. We do need that. That is the only chest I see in this thing. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. Well, I'm going to do some digging around, see if I can find anything else. But I don't think we will. I think we may have everything that's in here. We'll see. Alright, so what we found out is that will work, but what we realize is that we need bigger dungeons, because that was more or less a waste of time for us, as it didn't really get us a whole lot of anything at all. We got some fire charges. We've got one cold silverfish, which we're going to need a whole bunch of those by the time this is all done and over with. And I got a few books. So, but now I got to get all this stuff put back up. Beanstick, Cumberbatch. We don't need all these torches. This stuff can go up. I grabbed all of our feral lanterns and all that goodies and all that stuff while we were on our way back. That can go up. This can go in there. That can go in there. Alright, I think we're good. So, what are we actually going to do today? Well, today we are going to start working towards making some of our chickens. We've got a lot of work to do with chickens. Chickens are one of those things that once you get started, you can start collecting a lot of resources, and it takes a lot of time. So, first things first, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do our quest stuff. We got quests to complete. We got the one for making the mega torch. That give us a basket. I don't need a basket. Anyways, passive resources. We need to make a chicken catcher. We need a feather. And to get a feather, we need to kill a chicken. And I don't think I have got a feather just yet. We may not be able to make that guy. No feather. No feather. No feather. What we're going to do is see if we can't hatch us some chickens. We'll put them in back here with cows. Well, that went a little better than expected. Even though I used a stack of eggs to get one chicken, but we do have 2 feathers, which is lovely. So we are good to go with that. We are going to need at least 1 more egg, probably, to finish doing what we're going to need to do before it's all said and done and over with. That stick will work. We've got an egg. Let's do this. Let's do that. And you mean to tell me... Alright, there we go. Chicken catcher. Lovely. Quest complete. Let's get that marked out of our book. And it gives us a basic item collector, which is not too bad. So, next up, it wants us to make a breeder, which is just some planks and some hay bales and some seeds that can go up. This is why we've got this guy going. We're going to definitely need a bunch of wheat by the time it's all done and over with. So there is our hay bale. There's our seeds. I did not grab that, and we will go ahead and make a couple of these because, yeah, we're going to need them. So breeder, there's 2 of them. Lovely. Quest complete. They give us a diamond chest. Not bad. We can use that. And then the roost are basically hay bales with the wood planks, which we need some more hay. Let's grab 2-ish. It's more seeds that we need for the chicken breeding than we do this. I need to grab... That should take care of us for a minute, and we need this guy. And then this guy. And beautiful, we've got 7 to start out with. That'll be more than we're going to get done today. Because for the most part, we're not going to be using the colored chickens for anything other than maybe like the lapis chicken, because it gives us lapis. But other than that, the rest of the colored chickens will just be using for breeding purposes only. So now that quest is complete. That gives us a tape measure, which doesn't matter. And so we've got crafting chickens. We're going to need a lot more eggs than I thought. Valid items for craftable chickens. We've got cactus green, soul sand, flint, red, bone meal, lapis, yellow. These are all the ones that we're going to have to actually craft up. But before I can do that, I've got to get our crafters set back up. So let me work towards that. Alright, so if everything is set accordingly, we should be able to put an egg in there. Should be able to fill all the rest of this up. And now it should do its thing. And we should get our first chicken. It's not going to work. It doesn't have a place to go. It's got to go out. I'm going to have to redo this. Oh, there we go. We caught it. Forgot it's got to come outside. So, but there we go. There is our first chicken. Lovely. That is taken care of. That is a first step in a long line of stuff. And then we've got the crossbreed of chicken. There is a whole bunch of these to crossbreed. So yeah, I have some work. First off, we're going to work on crafting up some rest of these chickens because we're going to need all of them. We are going to use our diamond chest. We're going to be doing all of this in this area right here, at least for the time being. And that is just where I have access to crafting chickens, where I have access to my wheat. Actually, we'll probably do this over here. Let's do that. We can set up our breeders. And now if we look at uses for the green chicken, we can do it with the lapis chicken. Lapis and bone meal gives us nickel. That's probably the easiest one to do because we can get bone meal right quick like. I have a bunch of it. White dye. Let's get that and we'll see about breeding. Lovely. We have our white chicken. So we can throw this guy in here and throw this guy in here and give him some seeds. And it will take just a minute and they will breed. We can speed this up just a bit. And we got a cactus green. And it's got the same stats. Why will they not stack? We did get a lime chicken. We got a... I guess we can't put more than one of these in there at a time anymore. And there is our nickel chicken. Beautiful. Now, we can take... I need... Beautiful. We got another nickel chicken. We can get us some seeds. And as you see, this one has a 111 and a 111. And we can take these guys and... take them out of here. We can put these guys in here. And they will start breeding. And their stats should improve. And basically what you want to do is do this until you can get up to... That's... that. Oh, they do stack. Three, it's 2 3s. It's a 3 and a 4. Let's throw those two in there. And basically you want to work towards, like I said, getting this to where they're all 10, 10, 10. And it doesn't look like it really takes a whole lot of time. Of course, these are lower tier chickens. And then after that, we can just start tossing these guys. All we want are the best of the best of the best, which are the 10 10 10 chickens. That's an 8. That's 8 7 7. Put this guy and that guy in there, and these two can go away. We don't, like I said, I don't think we're going to worry too much about these guys other than just using them as breeders. So that is the basis of chickens. 1, we craft up the ones that you can craft. 2, you breed the ones that you can breed together to get a different one. And then after that, you want to get all of them to 10 10 10. And using these guys, this gives you nickel. Basically, it gives you nickel nuggets. And once you get the nickel nugget, it will... Are all of these like that? Prismarine, that gives you prismarine shards. Emerald, that's a slime. It's gunpowder. Where's one of the good ones? Diamond chicken, it does give you diamonds. Basically, you get that's faster time, and or it's less time in between when you get resources from them, and then it is also that you get more of them at a time. So that is what I have to look forward to. Is going to be to work towards getting more chickens. So I'm going to do some work. All right, we got our first 10 10 10 chicken. We'll put him in there. That should give us another one. And then after that, we can just breed them 2 till we get enough to fill up this guy. And I don't remember exactly how many it takes to fill it up. But we will see. But it's not... The nickel chicken we really don't have any use for, at least right now, other than getting the nuggets. As far as placing some of these guys down as I do this, I'm not necessarily worried about doing like the nickel just yet. I would like to get through to where I'm getting some of the resources that I'm not getting, like string, and we've getting ender pearls, but we can, uranium would be nice, but I don't know if we'll get that far. Blaze rods is one of them. To be able to get obsidian. Coal is one that would be nice because we need a bunch of coal. There's a leather chicken. Stuff like that. So, there is another 10, 10, 10 chicken. That is that, and that, and that, and that. And now we've got all the 10, 10, 10 chickens, and we will see how many that takes to make a stack, and how many it takes to actually fill this guy up, and then we'll go from there. But we do have a quest to complete. I don't have a clue what it is. Oh, the breeding chicken. That give us another ender cell. Lovely. Oh, one of the things that we need, forgot, we still need to make the couple of the chickens that need dyes in order to make them, which we had the green chicken that we made with cactus. We also need the red chicken, which needs red dye. And we also need the lapis. We don't need it for because we already get lapis. And then ink. We don't have any kind of ink available, or well, we don't have any way of getting ink at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some floral fertilizer. And with that, we can go down to our grassel area that I made earlier. I showed it to you. And we can, let's do this. Let's do that. That's probably enough. But just in case, we'll go ahead and make another batch. It's not really that big of a deal. It's all easy enough. So we can go down here. They look like they have new textures for the flowers. I had not noticed that. That's gray. That is our white. That is black. So we've got the black that we need, and we've got the red that we need. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted to do. And that just took all our dirt away. Alright, well, I needed to come up here anyways. I need the shears that we have. Hopefully this all still works. Shears. That can go up. Shears are not there. We'll need maybe some more bone meal. I need some dirt. And I'm blind and don't see the shears that I had. But we can always make more. Alright, so if we come down here, we should be able to fill up our hole so it's turning back to grass. And we should be able to take our black mist gray flower that's not what I wanted. I didn't want the gray one. I wanted like the red one. And take these guys, plant them, bone meal them. That gives us the tall version of them, and then we can shear them. And we get a whole lot more of those. We need a total of 20 in order to be able to do what we need to do, which that right there should be enough for that. Lovely. Now I just need to do the same thing to the black ones, and we can get R2. So hard sometimes to see the particle effects on this. So that gives us 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. And that's how you can just keep getting petals after petals. All you need is one flower of each, and you can do that. So In order to use these to turn... Oh, they just turn into dye now. Lovely. That makes it even better. So there is our black dye for this. And there is our red dye for this. We are ready to move on. We can get rid of everything else for the moment. That can go away. That can go up. I really need to get this stuff situated. Alright, we're good. Alright, back to... We'll see where we're at. We've got 7 nickel chickens. Alright, so chicken stack in a stack of 16, which means it looks like you can probably put 32 chickens in here. So it's 32 10 by 10 by 10s. Should be, you know, maxed out if we... I don't... See if we can do this right quick. I hate wasting all this on just nickel, but we're going to see what all this is. 14, there's 15, and there's 16. Beautiful. We put these guys in here. And as you see, it is pretty quick as far as what we get, and we'll see just exactly what we get once it finishes here. We can speed it up just a little bit just to hurry this up along. Why did we get a chicken? That's a breeder. That's not what I wanted. We need our roost. And we only needed 16 chickens. And you see how quick that is? It gives us 48-ish at a time. Yeah, that's pretty quick. I wasted a whole bunch of stuff, I can tell you that. So that's how this is going to work. Like I said, we don't necessarily need these guys. We'll put those up. That is all 10, 10, 10s. These guys can just go in the trash since that's, yeah. And the nickel, we really don't have anything to do with other than just turning it into that for now. And there we go. But I've got all of the breaded chickens, all the breedable, or not breedable, all of the craftable chickens crafted. So we've got all these guys ready to go. The only one that we are missing that out of this list that I want to get as far as what isn't breedable is the smart chicken. And this guy just gives you eggs, which we don't have a whole lot of use for eggs. I guess we do need them for dragon eggs. It's good to know. But basically you just right click a chicken with a book. I used the rest of the eggs that I had to try to get that, and it didn't work. So, but we got one more quest that we need to complete here, and that is for Botania. I hear my wife's alarm going up. It gives us our Lexica Botanica and our random reward, which give us bread, which is what we've been eating, so no big deal. But with that, that is where we're at. It doesn't seem like we got a whole lot done, but we did get started with chickens. I've got to get us an area set up for them. It's a lot of work to do, and it's stuff that we're going to be doing just off camera. That's the reason why I wanted to go ahead and get it done. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.